Hey guys, it's Adrienne from Crafty Little Gnome and Little Gnome Business, and today we are going to be talking about how to promote your online craft business for free on Facebook. And it could be your Etsy shop, your Amazon handmade shop, or your personal website. But before we get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to my mom, Nicole Carey. She is a fine artist, and her shop is the one I chose to feature today. It's NicoleCarey.com, and the paintings behind me are ones that she did, and I have them hanging up in my house. I've got the turtle here, he's one of my favorites, and the tulips by the fence. She uses mostly acrylic and watercolor paints, and she does mixed media and a lot of nature scenes. Another one she did is actually this portrait of my pug. This is Doug the pug. I've got it framed and I put it in my kitchen. And you can check out all of her art at NicoleCarey.com. So if you want to get featured on a shout out in the next video, make sure you leave a comment below with a link to your shop so that I can check it out. And I'm going to choose one person to feature and put a link to their shop. So if you've got a shop, let me know and put it in the comments. Today we're going to dive into Facebook. I'm going to tell you all my favorite tips and ways that I use Facebook to promote my online business, my Etsy shop and my Amazon handmade shop. So actually the first in a series of 3 videos I'm doing. I'm going to be sharing how to promote your shop for free on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. So with Facebook, people, including myself, sort of have a love and hate relationship with it. I use it mostly for personal use. I use it all the time to talk to friends and family. It's kind of, as far as social media goes, my favorite platform that I use just in my daily life. I like to share memes. I share pictures of my child and my family and just talk about whatever is kind of frustrating me throughout the day. I work alone from home, so sometimes it feels like my only outlet to other people in the universe. So if you have a shop, what you want to do is you can post on your personal page. You also want to set up a business page. The thing that people find really frustrating about the business pages is that it's really difficult to get people to find it, and it seems as if Facebook doesn't really like to share your business page with people and have it show up on people's feeds. They've kind of designed the algorithm to favor things that aren't business, that are just people's personal pages. And so if you have a business page and you're posting on it, it really feels like not a lot of people will see it, especially even your followers. If you are like me and you have like thousands of people who like your page, you can post something and it'll feel like only 6 people saw it. It just seems crazy. The thing to know about Facebook, and most social media platforms work the same way, is that the more people that like and share your content, the more people will see it and the more people will like and share it. So it's really important to post quality posts, things that might get people talking, things that are sort of relevant to what's going on in the news and the media. If some kind of topic is going viral, you might want to do a post about that, but also relating back to your business. So since I sell jewelry, I'm going to want to talking about jewelry. I could talk about, you know, if the Oscars are on or some kind of award show, I could be talking about the jewelry that the celebrities are wearing and what from my shop they might want to wear or things like that. I find that your friends and family who are on your personal page, they really want you to succeed and they'll kind of be your biggest cheerleaders. So if you do post something on there, like a new item you have for sale, or share a link to your shop, and you ask people to share it, they probably will. So that can be really helpful as well, just a way to get your business out there. There is the option and with your business page, and Facebook is going to constantly try to get you to promote your posts. So it'll say like boost this post for $5, get it more people to see it. You can do that. The thing that I have found is that I haven't found a direct correlation with paying the money to boost the post and getting a sale from it. So that is more just for getting more eyeballs on your products and more eyeballs on your page, but it's not necessarily going to translate into sales. So just be mindful of that if you decide to go ahead and boost a post or pay for ads. I don't usually recommend paying for ads unless you really know what you're doing and you really know who your target market is. If you go into start an ad, it's going to ask you to target, male or female, what age they are, and then all the different things that they're interested in. So if you really have a clear idea of who your target customer is, it's something to think about. But if you're not sure, I wouldn't recommend going down that path of paying for advertising, just because you might end up wasting a lot of money that way. So just keep that in mind. Another place where you can sell your items on Facebook is in the marketplace. Now, the thing with the marketplace I have found is that, and this is with the local buy and sell groups too, which I'll talk about as well, is that it's almost like a garage sale on the internet. It's just kind of like the crap people have laying around that they just want to get rid of and sell. And I know that's when I sell on Facebook Marketplace, it's just stuff that I've had in the back of my cupboard that I want to get rid of and sell. And if I'm buying on Marketplace or the buy and sell groups, if something scrolls through my feed and I look interested in it, it's not something that I'm usually going to spend top dollar on. It's just something that I want to pay the least amount of money for. I don't care if it's used. And it's just kind of like, stuff that you buy at a thrift shop or a garage sale or on clearance. So just keep that in mind as well. When you do post on places like the marketplace or your local buy and sell groups, keep in mind that a lot of people, like I said, are looking for a bargain. And they're probably going to try to barter with you and try to get you to lower the price. And you really just need to decide if it's worth it for you to go down in price. You don't have to, but let's say you have like a brand new blanket or Afghan that you crocheted and you're asking $50 for it. There's always going to be that person who's like, hey, I'll give it to you. I'll take it for 25. And I mean, they just probably don't appreciate all the time and hard work that you've put into that. So just be aware that there's a lot of those people on Facebook who are just looking for a bargain and they don't really care that it's a handmade item that you put your heart and your soul into making. In addition to the marketplace and the local buy and sell groups, you can also list your items or help to promote your shop on group pages. So there are group pages for just about every kind of hobby or thing that you can think of on Facebook. There's a lot of arts and crafts ones. There's ones for crochet that I'm part of. There's one specifically for advertising your Etsy shop. It's great to join those groups and post your creations that you've made. Just keep in mind that a lot of the groups do not allow self-promotion. So if you go into the group and you automatically start posting listings to your shop and talking about the coupons that you offer and things like that, there's a good chance that if that's not allowed in the group that you're going to get kicked out. So definitely check all the group rules before you start. And if you're not sure, check with the admin to make sure that it's okay for you to post an item that you have for sale. Also, keep in mind that if you are in a group with other people who make arts and crafts, that a lot of times people, at least I feel like, if it's a craft they can do, that they're probably going to be able to make it themselves. So if you're in a crochet group, you might not really expect to get sales from posting in that group because the other people in that group already know how to do that craft. They already know how to crochet, so they necessarily aren't your target market. So just be aware of that as well. A great tool to utilize on your Facebook account and your Facebook page is stories. And stories are a newer thing. It's a picture or a video that you post and it shows up for 24 hours and then it disappears. So people, they like to flip through the stories. It works just the same way as Instagram does. And if you have an Instagram account and you link it with your Facebook, you can automatically share your stories that you're doing on your Facebook account, and it'll show up on, or sorry, on your Instagram account, and it'll show up on your Facebook page. So definitely utilize stories. You can do a couple different stories a day. And things that you want to share on your Facebook page, you can share direct links to your products, but I don't recommend just doing that. You could say, this is the new bracelets that I made, and show a picture and have a link. But you also want to share process photos of how you make your item. You can do videos showing how it's made, and in-progress photos of things that you're working on, like artwork or woodworking. I think people are really interested in seeing how something's made, and seeing sort of like, you can share the story of how you selected the wood, you are cutting it and sawing it, and then seeing the final product. And you can share that whole journey with them through the stories and through photos on your page. And I think that helps people get really interested and more invested in your art and your craft. On your Facebook page, you want to make sure that you're interacting with people. So if people leave a comment on your items, make sure that you respond, you say thank you, or if you just show a picture of a finished item but it's not a link and they say they like it, maybe in the comments add a link down there so that they can see if somebody wants to buy it straight from your page. The thing that you can post on your business page or your personal page are coupons and sales that you're going to be having. Talk about promotions. You can do like Mother's Day sale, Easter sale, Valentine's, setting up coupons and sharing them on your Facebook page is a really good way to get that out there. One of the things that has been really popular online is sort of share groups, and that is there are different Facebook groups for Etsy promotion, and a lot of them will say, if you like my page, I'll like yours back, and there's huge threads where you can put your shop in there, and then you like everybody in the threads, and then they'll like yours too. Those can be okay to use, but the real thing is that people who are in those threads aren't necessarily interested in your shop at all. They're just interested in promoting their own stuff. So you want to make sure, especially with the algorithms, that you are attracting people to your page who are actually interested in it. Because if you all of a sudden have, 100 new people following, but they don't really care about the thing that you're making, the jewelry that you make or the art that you do, it's really not going to benefit you at all. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 people who like your page if nobody cares, and they're just kind of in it because they wanted to share from you too. That doesn't really benefit either of you. And a good thing to know about is that with the Facebook algorithms, those algorithms are smart. I don't know how they do it, and it's way over my head, but they know if it's sort of like fake followers. If it's 1,000 people who like your page, all of a sudden at once within a 24-hour period, it kind of raises a red flag, and it's going to show that you're maybe sort of like more of a spammy account, or that you're not really authentic. And that's going to affect you showing up on people's page that might actually care about what you want, because it's not going to favor your page in the algorithm, because it knows that you're kind of a phony and you're kind of up to some sketchy stuff. So just keep that in mind as well. Those are my top tips for promoting your online craft business on Facebook. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer, and we will see you guys in the next video.